going on, Jerome's? It's a beautiful day for another Viking 7-round mock draft, and unlike Nam, there are rules here. So, scenario, Kirk Cousins gone. Sam Darnold as a bridge quarterback? Sure. JJ extended to Neal. He gone as well. Dalton Risner resigned, potentially to play center. Who knows? Jordan Hicks resigned. Brandon Powell resigned. Garrett Bradbury cut. Let's get spicy. Let's get nuts here. Harrison retires. But since the Vikings did not resign Kirko, they did not resign Daniil, and even though they have some void year dead cap hits, they got a lot of cash to spend. So Kansas City North, Chris Jones, Chris Jones as well as L'Jarius Sneed, welcome on in. You are the Minnesota Vikings free agent marquee signings this offseason. So needs going in, quarterback of the future, as well as center. Now, defensive line, I mean, you could spruce it up a little bit. Yes, edge rusher is definitely a need as well. So glaring needs would be quarterback, edge rusher, center. Let's get it on. So let's get nuts. Let's get nuts right away. So offering, we're going to move on up to the east side. Finally got a piece of the pie. So offering 11 future first rounder, as well as can we select a player? Who should we trade? Oh, who's under contract, and just who can we trade for fun? Because when did fun become illegal, man? I don't know. Andrew Booth Jr. There you go. All right, so we'll say it's 3 ones and Andrew Booth Jr. just for schnitz and giggles. So offer trade. Heck, try again. If at first you don't succeed, you can dust it off and try. All right, so there you go. There we go. So trade accepted. But in reality, 3 firsts and Andrew Booth Jr. For number 3 overall. Now, Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jaden Daniels, whoever falls out, you're good to go. It's basically what the Niners did in 2021 with Trey Lance, where they trade up to 3 very early in the offseason process, and it's just like, oh, who are you going to take? It doesn't matter. Whoever's available. All right, so start draft. All right, so what? Now, so I did not expect this. So the Bears go Drake May with 1, Marvin Harrison Jr. at 2. Now we're gonna ignore Caleb Williams being available at 3 because not gonna happen. It's very dumb to speak in absolutes, but the chances that Caleb Williams gets to 3 are the chances of me playing power forward for the Wolves at the end of the season. So we're just going to ignore Caleb Williams at 3, but we are going to take our guy, Jaden Daniels. Love the arm, love the mobility, love the leadership. Heisman Trophy winner, Skol SU pipeline is in full effect. So there you go. So we're still in the second round. So we got quarterback of the future checked off. And also, we're starting Jaden Daniels right away. I understand making rookies earn your stripes, but no, we got to win some games right now, man. So now we're at 42. It's an interesting spot where Darius Robinson is shooting up draft boards a lot. I like him. I think that he could be groomed to be replace Daniil on the edge. Graham Barton's a stud. Also, Chop Robinson is there. Christian Haynes is also there. All right, so we got a couple trade offers. But does anyone have 2 second rounders? I can't remember off the top of my head. Not looking very good. All right, so dropping down 5 spots. We can gamble a little bit. We can get 70. 71. So 50-50 with crystal ball. Yeah, let's try it. Oh, Jets, yeah. So we traded 47, 42, 109, 145 for 47 and 70. So I think that we will have a chance here. Robinson came off the board. Haynes came off the board. So now we have a good chance to secure a pretty solid edge rusher at 70, which is what we want to do in this spot. All right, so Austin Booker could be there. Isaac is there. Mo Kamara, undersized but unafraid. Definitely like him in that spot. So I think we're good to go. All right. So now we are going to take Graham Barton. So, yes, he played left tackle at Duke. He's going to kick inside. He's got some physicality. He's got some nastiness. Now, you could do whatever you want here. Like, Barton did work out at center. So, I mean, he could play center. You could kick Reisner in at center. You could, and then play Barton at left guard. But either way, the Vikings got themselves a very solid interior offensive line piece for protecting Jaden Daniels. So, I'm pretty happy with that. Also, we're condensing our picks a little. Ooh. All right, so T'Vondre Sweat is there at 70. What do we do? I think we just stick and take him. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do in this spot. So I absolutely love T'Vondre Sweat. He's great against the run. He's actually plus as a pass rusher in terms of a 0-1 tech too. So, and also giving his size, you can really allow Chris Jones to move all along the defensive line. And also, given Jones' age, keeping a little bit of the interior mileage off of him could be a smart move. So T'Vondre Sweat, welcome on in, baby. Let's go. All right, so now we need to focus on edge prospects or hope that Patrick Jones II, as well as Andre Kata II, the juniors, really step up. All right, so Cam Hart's just there chilling. Mo Kamara is there. I do love me some Mo Kamara as well. Christian Boyd. How did Christian Boyd not get invited to the Combine? That's BS. That's absolute baloney. All right, so Kamara is there. All right, let's package up a couple picks because I definitely want to get me some Cam Hot as well. All right, so 157, 156, 4, 131. They say yes. How cheap can we go? Likely. There we go. All right, so draft. All right, so we got 4 picks left. First pick, I'm taking Mo Kamara. Undersized, but heart and hustle edge rusher on the outside. Maybe he doesn't develop into an every day, every down starter, but as a guy who can get his own rush, yes, I'm absolutely in. And Cam Hart. So size on the outside, positional flexibility as well. I think that he's going to be a great asset on the outside in the Flores scheme. Also, Cam Hart is a guy who really did well at the Senior Bowl. I think that he's really going to rise up draft boards quite a bit. So 2 draft picks remaining. We just break this one down. Break it down, pass it around. Yeah, well, there we go. Let's take 3 more swings of the thing. So we got 4 picks left: 196, 227, 235, and 252. I know that's off screen, but I kind of like where this is heading. All right, so Frank Gore Jr. is there chilling. Javion Cohen as well. Love the size there. Formerly at Alabama. Miles Murphy. Love him. Isaiah Davis, the hammer from South Dakota State, also had himself a good Senior Bowl. I kind of like all these picks. But in this spot, all right, so who would I be more pissed off if I miss on? So, could take Davis. Yeah, Davis could be there at 227. I mean, this one's close. Yeah, this one's super close. All right, can we package up a little bit? It's great. We're just going to take our guy. All right, so Frank Gore Jr., welcome on in. You are the next Minnesota Fighting Viking. And I feel like his earlier seasons were definitely a little bit better at Southern Miss, but I think he's getting lost in the shuffle in terms of the running back rankings. So now, Evan Anderson. I mean, dude, just go full-on size. Evan Anderson played extremely well at the Shrine Bowl. I mean, we certainly could. What's available on the edge? Just a 7th round dart throw. All right, so Weaver is there. Miles Cole. We'll take Cole a little bit later on. But hell, we're doubling and tripling down. We have the meats. We do not care at all. There we go. Kenny Logan is a guy that I like a lot, adding him into the back end mix. Weaver, yes. So we could take him there. Curtis Jacobs. Let's look at the off balls. All right, Jordan McGee, the Pride of Temple, is there. I do like Spites as well. A little bit more Skull SU action going on. Asante, yes. Actually, let's just take Asante in this spot. There you go. And then last pick, do we just take Torrey Taylor? I mean, we could. Let's hear. Hatton, go Vandals. Kedon Slovis. You remember when Kedon Slovis was the ish when he was at USC? Let's take Smanford. Screw it. Why not? All right. So I kind of like where we headed in this draft. All right. So again, recapping the scenario. Kirko Gano. Sam Darnold is in at bridge quarterback with Nick Mullins and Jaron Hall. JJ's extended. Daniil walks. Also, yeah, Wadham walks too. Why not? Reisner re-signed. Hicks re-signed. Powell re-signed. Bradbury cut. Shocker. Harrison retires. And then Chris Jones as well as L'Jarius Sneed signed up in free agency. So now looking at this draft. So we gave up, like we said, 3 first-round picks. And as well as Andrew Booth Jr., because why not? Trading up for Jaden Daniels. Now, yes, Caleb Williams is available. I don't see that happening. So, Jaden Daniels, welcome on in. You are the starting quarterback of the Vikings day one. Best of luck to you, man. So then we got him some protection on the inside. Graham Barton from Duke got an ass streak, has mobility as well. So him with Ed Ingram as well as Dalton Reisner, who's re-signed in some form or fashion, is going to suture up that interior offensive line. And then, so I kind of like some of these interior picks. So Tavondre Sweat, the nose tackle. Yes, we do have Chris Jones. Yes, we have Harrison Phillips. But Tavondre Sweat as well as Evan Anderson. I mean, Tavondre Sweat and Evan Anderson, that's like 700 pounds a dude. So we're in. We are so back, baby. Mo Kamara, I think, can be groomed to be a situational edge rusher on the outside. He's not going to check all the boxes. Frankly, he may go later than 4th just because of the measurables, except heart and hustle. I absolutely love him coming in from Colorado State. Cam Hott, length on the outside for Flores. Gore Jr., going to be super productive, meat and potatoes running back, pairing him up with Madison as well as Ty Chandler. I think that's a solid running back nucleus. Eugene Asante, tackling machine, can play a little bit of special teams as well, could rise up. And then Brevin Spann-Ford, you know what he's done with the Gophers, and I think that the Vikings, particularly with what happened with Hawkinson, probably going to start on the pup. A little bit of tight end depth in the 7th round definitely didn't hurt anyone. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the way this thing turned out. So definitely built in the trenches, added a nice piece of Kamara on the edge, and Jaden Daniels as your quarterback of the future. Baby, let's go. Baby, we got Stu going. R.I.P. Carl Weathers. Let's go, man. But that's it. 7-round Vikings mock draft. You guys are the best. Skol, production value.